high in the Taurus Mountains at about 1,500 meters above sea level, hidden among clouds and pine forests, lies a magnificent city. Today it stands near the town of Ağlasun in Burdur, Turkey. This place is called Sagalassos. At first glance, it might look like a quiet field of ruins scattered across the mountain slope, but thousands of years ago, Sagalassos was one of the most prosperous cities of the ancient world, a powerful mountain metropolis filled with monumental architecture, advanced engineering, and a vibrant urban life. One of the most impressive monuments visitors see today is the Antonine Fountain, built during the Roman period around 160 AD. This monumental fountain still flows with water even today. Think about that for a moment. Water has been flowing here for nearly 1,800 years, from between marble statues and carved columns. Water continues to pour just as it did during the Roman Empire. But the story of Sagalassos begins long before the Romans arrived. Archaeological discoveries show that people lived in this region as early as 5000 BC during the Neolithic period. However, the real development of the city began with the Pisidians, a strong and independent mountain people who lived in the rugged terrain of the Taurus Mountains. The Pisidians were known for building cities high in the mountains. This was not accidental. These high locations offered natural protection against invading armies and allowed them to control the surrounding valleys and trade routes. Because of the strategic position, Sagalassos was not only a city, but also a natural fortress. In 333 BC, one of the most famous commanders in history arrived here, Alexander the Great. During his campaign against the Persian Empire, Alexander marched through Anatolia and eventually reached the Pisidia region. The people of Sagalassos refused to surrender and fiercely resisted his army. According to the ancient historian Arrian, the battle was insane. The Pisidians were skilled mountain fighters and defended their city bravely. But Alexander's army eventually captured the city, and Sagalassos became part of the Hellenistic world. After Alexander's death, his empire was divided among his generals. During this period, the city came under the rule of different kingdoms, including the Seleucid Empire and later the kingdoms of Pergamon. In 133 BC, the last king of Pergamon, Attalus III, left his entire kingdom to the Roman Republic in his will. From that moment, Sagalassos officially became a part of the Roman world, and the city soon entered its greatest period of prosperity. During the Roman Empire, Sagalassos grew rapidly and became one of the most important cities of the Pisidia region. Many of the monumental structures that can still be seen today were built during this golden age. At the center of the city, it was the Agora, the main marketplace. This was the economic and social heart of Sagalassos. Merchants traded goods here, farmers sold their products, and citizens gathered to talk, negotiate, and exchange news. The city was particularly famous for its ceramic production. Archaeologists have discovered high-quality red slip pottery produced in Sagalassos and many parts of the Roman world. This shows that the city had strong trade connections across the Mediterranean and was an important production center. Despite being built on a steep mountain slope, the city had an impressive urban plan. Wide streets, monumental gates, terraced plazas, and colonnaded avenues created a well-organized urban landscape. One of the most remarkable buildings in Sagalassos was the Roman bath complex. In Roman culture, baths were not just places for washing. They were major centers of social life. People came here every day to relax, talk, conduct businesses, and even discuss politics. A Roman bath was divided into several rooms. The first room was the apodiatorium, the changing room where visitors left their clothes. Then came frigidarium, which contained pools of cold water. Next was the tepidarium, a warm room that prepared the body for heat. Finally, visitors entered to the calidarium, the hot steam room. The baths were heated by a sophisticated system known as the hypocaust. In this system, hot air circulated beneath the floor and inside the walls, heating the rooms above. This engineering solution was one of the most advanced heating technologies of the ancient world. Another spectacular structure in Sagalassos is a theater, with a capacity of around 9,000 spectators. It was built directly into the mountain slope. From their seats, spectators could enjoy performances while looking out over the breathtaking landscape of the Taurus Mountains. The theater hosted dramatic performances, musical shows, and public gatherings. But the monument that truly symbolizes the wealth of Sagalassos is the Antonine Fountain, built during the reign of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. This monumental fountain stretches about 28 meters wide and is decorated with marble statues and intricate carvings. Even today, water continues to flow through this ancient structure, making it one of the rare Roman fountains in the world that still functions. But no city lasts forever. In the 6th century AD, Sagalassos faced several disasters. Powerful earthquakes damaged many of its buildings, and the region was struck by the deadly Justinian plague, which drastically reduced population. At the same time, changing trade routes weakened the city's economy. Gradually, the once prosperous mountain metropolis began to decline over the centuries. But no city lasts forever. In the 6th century AD, Sagalassos faced several disasters. Powerful earthquakes damaged many of its buildings, and the region was struck by the deadly Justinian plague, which drastically reduced the population. At the same time, changing trade routes weakened the city's economy. Gradually, the once prosperous mountain metropolis began to decline. Over the centuries, Sagalassos was abandoned and slowly disappeared beneath nature. For a long time, it remained forgotten. That changed in 1990, when Belgian archaeologist Mark Welkens and his team began major excavations at the site. Decades of careful research and restoration revealed the city once again. Today, Sagalassos is considered one of the best preserved ancient cities in the world. When visitors walk through its streets, they don't just see ruins, they see the echoes of an ancient civilization that once thrived high in the mountains.